Unfortunately, it's me. Unfortunately, I'm doing this again. And it is unfortunate because it is currently about 30 degrees outside. We're experiencing a heat wave. Welcome to the live stream. This is your welcome. I'm dying. I'm dying because it's 30 degrees outside and it's 30 degrees inside. Actually, it might be 30 degrees. It actually might be about more like 50 degrees. I am currently standing next to my oven, which is toasting some macadamia nuts that you voted for. You voted for these nuts, and now I'm toasting these nuts. So that's really exciting. I'm making a cheesecake, a macadamia nut and white chocolate cheesecake. Here is the recipe to prove that I'm not lying. Why did I decide to do this during a heat wave? I don't know. I don't know, but it's happening now. I promise this. And tomorrow, my reward will be in Valhalla when I open the fridge and receive fresh, cold cheesecake. But now we must suffer. We must journey to heaven. We must slave over a hot stove. So that's what I'm going to do. How are you? How are you guys? Can you hear me? Do I sound okay? Let me know in the chat. I need a lot of moral support for this one. Okay, guys, I'm really suffering here. I've got a fan pointed directly at me so that I can make this dang thing. I've got my timer on for the nuts to be toasted. So that's what's happening right now. I've already set that. I made the base yesterday. The buttery biscuit base is in the fridge. I made that last night. So now I have to prepare the rest of the dang thing. So let's see, what else do I need? Well, I've got a lot of, I've got so much white chocolate and I can like squeeze it. That just goes to show how hot it is. Oh dear, that is not how it's supposed to go. But at least it's warm already. Oh man, I have to melt that properly as well. Like there's a special method. Oh, let me fetch my special method for you. It's over here. This is where it is. Okay. So now I'm going to boil a kettle and put hot water in here. And that will mean that I can fully melt the chocolate properly. Isn't that a great idea? I think it is. I'm just going to put live chat on. Maybe I'm missing messages. No, I'm not. Nobody said anything. Say hello in the chat. Don't be shy. I hope everything's working. I hope nothing's broken. Let's see. I've got some hot water ready here. So I can just pour that in here and wait for it to heat up on the stove. Lovely. Oh my gosh. Isn't this thing darling? I got it so I can just boil a kettle at the beginning of the day and just fill it full of hot water. Yeah, it's really rough out here. Welcome to the stream, Nick and Kaizantia888. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. Well, honestly, I just spend the day kind of inside, flaked out, which is nice to me. So there's that. I guess that's what I wanted to do. If I had tried doing anything outside, I would have suffered. Okay, so I put hot water in here. Ooh, and I put a little plastic thingy in here. You can see it bobbing around in there. And now I'm going to melt the white chocolate fully in this. And then the recipe also says that it says that it has to be like cooled afterwards. Whee! I don't know how we're going to manage that. This chocolate is fully bendable. Ooh, it's doing a backflip. Okay. Get in the thing. This will not take long. Oh god, I don't even want to touch it. It's so gimpy and oh gosh, come on, behave with me. There we go. Oh dearie me. Now, personally, I have to be in a pretty special mood to eat white chocolate, but I don't get much more special than this, okay? I'm baking in the baking heat. So I must be feeling pretty special at the moment. Pretty spectacular. I feel invincible. I do feel invincible. There we go. Lots and lots of white chocolate. And then I'll put like the rest of it in the fridge. So there's some leftover I can just spread it like butter. I'm gonna put it right back in the fridge as a cold and bizarrely shaped treat for later. Hurrah! So that's gonna do its thing. If I lift this up, you can see it's like in a little dinghy where it melts. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I'm making a white chocolate and macadamia nut cheesecake. It's going to be really good. I've got over here a cheesecake Bible. You see this? My ex got me this book many years ago, and I have made only a couple of the things in here, but they've always been a big hit. And one of the recipes I've made the most is a savory flavor. And it is roasted garlic onion cheesecake. Oh wait, does it have? Yes, it is. That's the one. And I often put shallots in instead of onions because they're sweeter. It's really good. I know it might sound kind of alarming, but it's really good. These nuts are smelling pretty nutty. I think I'm going to take them out right now, even though the timer hasn't dinged, because I don't want to burn them, and I'll be so upset if I burn them. Okay. Oh, they look lovely. Oh, they look so lovely. Oh my God, it's so hot. I'm going to die. Okay, but, behold. Just getting a little singed at the edge there. Okay. Now, what should I do next? What do I feel like doing? What should I do next? God, everything here is just blazing hot. Let's see. So we need to make the main kind of body of the thing. I've got my mixer right next to you, so that's exciting. Kazantia, it's so good. Trust me, it's wonderful. Don't side on more light and fluffy. You know, that's a good question. I think I like both of them. Depends on my mood. I just won't say no to a cheesecake based on texture. I don't think I've ever had a cheesecake and been like, nah. You know what? I'm not really so hot on cheesecakes that have like a kind of fruit glaze on the top. I like fruit cheesecakes, but I don't like that glaze. I don't know. It's not so right for me. Okay. Anyway, so I need to get things from the fridge. I need to get sour cream, and I need to get cream cheese. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my days. So much cream cheese for this naughty thing. Look, check it out. We've got four packs of cream cheese for this. So that's exciting. Right. So it says, let's see, it says, oh gosh, it says, okay. Wait, this is just blowing because my fan is blowing over here. Let's see what it says. It says, the cream cheese, sour cream, the yogurt. I forgot the yogurt. Oh my God. Don't worry, I didn't forget to buy it. I just forgot to fetch it. Here. The yogurt. Natural yogurt. Yes, this has yogurt in it and sugar on a medium high speed. Okay, so I've got to put all of that in here. Thrilling. I've got to measure it. I haven't done any of this stuff. I spent about half an hour trying to put my hair up in a kind of top knot with like a scarf, and it just wouldn't stay up, and it's so devastating, guys. You don't know. Time to measure with my trusty Tupperware. I'm gonna move your ears a little bit. If you're all right with that. Okay, I'm running out of space. I'm really running out of space immediately. So How much sugar do I need? Let's figure that out first. I need. What the fuck? It says 125 milliliters. Say grams. Fucking hell. Okay, it says half a cup as well. Half a cup. Half cup to grams. My God, this is an American book. I'm so sorry. It's 100 grams. Good. 100 grams. There we go. Granulated sugar. I've got caster sugar, but it's asked for granulated sugar. Whoa. Big rock of sugar just fell out there. So I will do granulated. Okay. Enough of that. Bring the fan a little closer, I think, because I'm worth it. So I'm going to put that in the mixer. What next? Let's see. What next? Well, is anything else going to require weighing? Plain yogurt, 125 milliliters. Well, I've got. Oh shit! I've used my measuring jug already. Okay. No problem. Let's see. Dang it. I'm trying to make a decision while melting to death. I'm gonna very quickly try and clean up my measuring jug, which I just used to make a fucking stew. That's right, I made a stew 2 hours ago. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why do I make these decisions? God only knows. God only knows, guys. Turn around, they can fucking watch me wash up. This is the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. This is the most difficult thing. I need some cold water as well, or otherwise, oh my God, otherwise I'll die. Oh my God, guys, I'm so warm and I'm trying so hard. I just need to clean this measuring jug and then I can measure out my liquid ingredients. Oh my God. Hello, Hazamato. Welcome to the stream. Oh, gee whiz. I am in dire straits right now. I need a sponge. A new sponge for me. Luckily, I still had one left. Because my previous sponge is covered in butter. I'm so sorry, guys. My hands are burning. I'm still here. I'm just washing up the jug. I'm washing it because you wouldn't want me to measure out these ingredients for this delicious cheesecake with a measuring jug just with the remnants of vegetable stock all over it, would you? That would be awful. Oh my God. No. Not that kind of sponge. Okay. Now my laptop is next to a full basin of water. So what I'm gonna do is very carefully empty that basin of water so the laptop doesn't risk falling into the water. Here we go. Goodbye, water. Whee! Wow. What a fun adventure. Okay, let's carry on. What a fun adventure we're all having together in my kitchen. Okay. Thanks, Nick. I'm glad I've got your enthusiasm. Right, okay. Now I'm prepared because I've got a clean measuring jug. Good. Okay, I'm so warm. Okay. 250 milliliters of soured cream, and this is 300, so that's going to be most of it. I probably don't even need the measuring jug, so I'll just pour this right in. Let's look over here. so that you can get that really good like action shot. Splurt. Oh yeah, hear it all fucking comes. Every part of cooking is bad. Every part of it is a bad experience that I don't recommend. Go, 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 go. Okay. I reckon that's enough. Good. Get in that. Just flying everywhere. What next do I feel like adding? We do need 125 milliliters of yogurt. So where's the yogurt? The yogurt's here. Okay. So now I'm going to. I did clean this fucking thing, so I really should use it. Here it is. You can't see it because I've got other things. I got other things happening right now, guys. That you can trust me. Maybe if I move the cream cheese, you can see. Ha Perfect. That's the thing about having a microphone with like one of these. I don't even know if it makes any difference. But whatever. How much was it? 125. 125. Let's go. Okay, that's about 125 yogurt. I'll pour that in. Measured so carefully. I couldn't have done it without you, Jug. It's all thanks to you, Jug. Okay. What else? We put the sugar in there, put the yogurt in there, with sour cream, and the cream cheese. How much cream cheese? It says 750. Right. 750. So that's like 600. I'll just put all of it in. That's it. That's the spirit. Well, you know, the thing is that I probably will have like double the amount that I need, because that often is the way with these, and I can never remember if it's like too much or just enough for the particular cheesecake dish I have at any particular moment. So that's exciting. But better too much than too little, you know? And if I have too much, well, maybe I can save that for another cheesecake. More dessert, right? Okay, so that's one thing. One thing achieved. Okay. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'll be able to look back at this, like, in the future. You know, I'll be able to look back at this. I'll be able to remember this as a memory, as something that I did in my life. I'll be able to look back and go, that's something I did, and then swear to never do it again. I won't be inspired. I'll be horrified. I'll say, why did I live like this? Why did I make these decisions? Oh, why did I make these decisions? Why measure anything? Make it a vibe-based cheesecake. I think, well, you're not even wrong. You are right. I'm not even telling jokes here. Like, just doing things by eye is just such a common thing after you've done this a number of times. And I have, to be fair, made these cheesecakes, not many of the recipes, but I have repeated, like, making them many times. So I won't put the entire one of this in. I'll just put like half of it in. There we go. And I think that'll be more than enough. I've got like way too much going on in this fucking thing. Okay, I'm gonna move your ears over here so that I don't deafen you with the mixer. I'm going to do this very carefully. The wire is like dangling now. Oh, I probably shouldn't be dangling that mic wire between the oven. But here we go. Oh yeah. Wait a second. You're not even doing a job, cheeky. Anyway. That's for 3 minutes. Oh, my goodness, it's messy over here, I'll tell you that. Really messy. That's probably enough. Yeah, it is really cute, isn't it? It's hang, but you go over there. Okay, so we've beaten the thing and bring the mic back. Whoop! There we go. It says something. With the mixer running, pour in the melted chocolate in a steady stream. You're not asking for much, are you? In a steady stream. God. And then we have to fold in the nuts, the vanilla, and some salt by hand. Some salt. Imagine that. Okay. Hello, Francisco. Welcome to the stream. We're making a stupid cheesecake in the stupid heat. Right. So now I have to put the mic back because I have to apply the mixer once again. I have to do it once again. I have to put in the white chocolate in here in a steady stream. Okay. We'll see if that works out. Gee whiz. Okay, so first of all, I need it to not be like underneath my cupboard. So yeah, we've got a through line here. Okay. Okay. So I've got the white chocolate here. Whoa. Okay. Oh, that is melted. That is definitely melted. I'm going to take a moment to carefully take this hot water. Wait, I need to turn. I'm going to turn the hob off. Wouldn't that be a great decision? I'm thinking responsibly and carefully. I do not want to forget that this hob is hot. So I'm going to dispense with the hot water. You know what? I'm not even going to dispense with the hot water. I'm going to leave it right here. I'm going to put a hat on it so I don't forget that the hob is hot. Where is the hat? Where is the hat? I swear, you know what? I'll just put a sieve on it. There we go. Okay, that's good enough. Right. So now I need to turn this on and then pour white chocolate in it. I'm trying to I have to remind myself of what to do so that I don't accidentally kill myself on stream by accident, because this does feel dangerous. This does feel kind of dangerous. Okay. What am I to tell you? I'm in a steady stream. Okay, I'm about to pour the hot chocolate. Yeah, it is hot chocolate into here in a steady stream. I'm not doing too badly. There we go. Oh. My finger wiggled because the thing is hot. It's hot. It's hot to the touch. Oh. I'm making a real mess. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Woo. I'm really going for it. Oh, the music stopped. I need music. If I'm going to be risking my fucking life and limb for this, I need tunes. I need a soundtrack to die to. Okay. So where are we now? Fold in the macadamia nuts, vanilla, and salt by hand. Okay, if you say so. This means putting this in a different bowl and then not dropping it. But it does mean that I don't need to keep moving the mic away now because we're not going to have it on anymore. Turning that off. Okay. Let's see. It is so hot. So yes, I'm making this delicious cheesecake. She said confidently. Oh my god, it's heavy. Oh my god, there is no way I am going to manage to put this into my tiny little cheesecake bin. Oh my god. There we go. So I'm pouring this into my bowl. Great stuff. This is just too much. There's so much. There's just a hysterical amount of this. I'm having doubts that this will even not drip through it. There it is. Not drip through the base that I've made, Right. So fold in the macadamia nuts, vanilla. How much vanilla are you talking about? We're talking one tablespoon. It says 1 tablespoon, guys. That's quite a lot. Not a teaspoon, but a tablespoon. Now I don't have tablespoons. I have a dessert spoon. So I just put in 2 dessert spoons of vanilla, wherever the vanilla's gone. The vanilla, which I can't see. I don't know where it's gone. Where's the vanilla gone? Shall we find the vanilla together? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, let's go. No, Francisco, don't make me sprint. Stop it. It's not going to go solid in this heat. Oh, God. Okay, there's one thing. I definitely only needed to make half of the ingredients. Why do I never remember this? Why do I always forget? 3 teaspoons or 15 grams, exactly. And we've got the nuts, which I toasted earlier. Okay, there you go. You can see there's a lot of macadamia nuts in there. Putting those in. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I chopped them hard enough, but I chopped them a bit. And salt. Now I've got to find salt. Do I have salt? I think I've had this conversation with you before. I'm sorry. I do have salt. See? Salt. Sorry, I didn't mean to make a pun. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, that's enough salt, I think. Way too much salt for my liking. So now we'll take our chocolate spoon and we're going to fold. We're going to fold it. And when you fold, this is folding. You're doing this. I really don't know what difference it makes, given how gelatinous this is. Can you see it like shifting around, like bobbing around idiotically? My God. I don't know how this is going to go, guys. I just don't know. I just don't know how this is going to go. I'm scared. I'm scared. The heat is getting to me. I'm scared it's going to be too like runny to stay inside its tin without it leaking everywhere. I'm so scared. I'm so fucking scared. Doing my best. I'll have a sniff. Well, it does smell like white chocolate and yogurt and etc. etc. Okay, so pour into the cheesecake pan, smoothing out the side. God, this thing always says smooth out the mixture. Smooth it out with a thing because it'll be all lumpy. It's not lumpy, recipe book. It's quite liquidacious. Whatever. I'm going to get the thing out of the fridge. The base. I made a base, and now you will see my base. Okay. Oh, it's so nice and cold. Oh, can you hear how cold it is? Yes, it's good. Okay. Right, I'm just going to put it in. You know what? It might actually be a good idea to put it in here because I am so scared this is going to leak through, and I don't want it dripping all over the bottom of the oven. So now I'm going to pour this inside. Hang off. Pour it inside. Oh, I'm getting a lot of this in here. Okay. I did not make too much. It's actually perfect. It's perfect, she said. It's perfect at the moment. God, I am nervous. Look, I actually didn't make too much. I made a decent amount. Okay, so that's going good. Okay. The heat is really making me feel hysterical. Okay. I'm now putting it in the oven. For how long? Let's see. Wait. It says, oh God, I've got to do some fucking magic now. It says I have to center cheesecake pan on the middle rack of an oven with a baking pan of boiling water on the lower rack. What? Are you joking? I've never been asked to do such a thing. I'm going to lift this up and see if anything comes through. Okay, no, that's good. Okay, so with a baking pan of boiling water on. I didn't read this. I didn't read this at all. You want to take a look at this fucking thing? Moving your ears. I'm sorry. But look, it says. The baking pan of boiling water. How am I going to handle this? Okay, I guess I'm boiling the kettle again. I guess that's what I'm doing today. I love doing that. It's one of my favorite things to do. And I'm doing it again. Because you voted for this. You voted for this cheesecake. And who am I to ignore democracy? Who am I to ignore the people's choice, the people's voice? I will give you what you asked for. I will follow this recipe. I just hope it doesn't kill me. Fucking hell. Okay, so first of all, I have to pump the fucking temperature up to 200 degrees. 180 is simply not enough. It's not substantial enough of a heat. Fucking hell. Yeah, you better be scared, Pagobo. You better be scared. Mikey Low, welcome to the stream. I don't think I've ever felt this level of kind of nervousness while cooking before. The kettle is boiling. We're waiting for the kettle to... For those of you just joining, I am standing next to a boiling oven, a boiling hob in a 30-degree heat wave. The kettle is boiling so that I can fill this pan with boiling water, put that in the oven, and then put the cheesecake on top. You can't fucking see it. There it is. Why? Because the book says so. And this is the book that I was gifted. I must follow the recipe to the T, because if I don't do as it says and the cheesecake goes tits up, I mean, I'll just be so sad. God. I hope this thing can like sit here for a second while the kettle boils and it won't like disintegrate. I look like a younger Tilda Swinton. Thank you. I know I look kind of stressed out and orange, so that does make sense. I look like a ginger person in a heat wave. I will not apologize for looking the way I do. I am suffering, as no one has ever suffered on this channel before. Okay. Zoo party, I'm sorry. You know what? You're right. It's time to take things down. Okay. I have been streaming for over half an hour and I have not burnt myself once. Not once. So, you know, things might not be so bad. We've just got to wait for the kettle to boil. And then sorry, I just got sight of myself. And then we can continue making this delicious dessert. Hopefully I didn't get any of my hair in or anything else. God. I think this is why I bake in winter, girls. So, gosh, I mean, maybe that's the thing. But I did promise this cheesecake. The thing is, the dessert that we get is cold. We get a cold dessert at the end of this, and I should live stream tomorrow so that we can taste it. A shared experience together. Oh, fucking hell. I'm thrilled that that the cheesecake still isn't leaking through. You can't see from here, but trust me, it's holding firm. It's holding strong, this base. God. Here it comes. The water is coming. The hot water is coming. So I'm going to lift the cheesecake out of here. I am going to move so fucking slowly while I do this, because God alive, this is like fucking terrifying. In fact, I'm going to turn the fan off just so my hair isn't blowing in my face while I do this. It will be torturous, no doubt, but I'll be able to concentrate a little bit better. Okay. I am going to open... No, wait. What should I do? I should pour the water in here first. Okay, the kettle is boiled. The kettle is boiled. Does it say how much water? It just says fill. It just says the baking pan of boiling water on the lower rack. Okay. 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 I've never done this before. I've never known anyone to do anything like this before, but whatever. Whatever. I'm going to assume that it doesn't need to be full to the fucking brim, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Right. Next, I need to move this into the oven, so it needs to be on a lower rack. Gloves. Pray for me. Fucking pray for me. I can't believe I haven't hurt myself so far, and oh, Jesus. God help me, we are going to get through this without me being injured, without me calling A&E. So I've got to let the heat out. Okay. Now, that is not going to be enough. Oh, fuck. It's not going to be enough space. This is so hot. This is so fucking hot. Okay. I'm going to move carefully. Carefully. Jesus fucking Christ. It's okay. It's okay. Imagine, Imogen, you're in a sauna. Imagine you're in a sauna. Here we go. That's okay. Oh, God. I don't think I can. Imogen, if you can't maneuver this with gloves now, you won't be able to later. So, fucking hell. Just put the thumbs in the thing. Just put it in. Okay? It's okay. You're okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It's so hot. Okay. Help. Now, I don't think I put the cheesecake on the correct rack. I think I put it on too high a shelf. Let me take another look. I don't know. I'm scared to do it again. I put the water on the lowest rack, and I put the cheesecake on the closest rack to that I possibly could. So that means I've done the right thing, right? That means I'm a good person, right? Do you want to see? I'll show you. Get on the floor with me. Come on. Charger and everything. You get on my filthy kitchen floor and you look at what I've done. Okay. Fuck me. Look! That's as good as I can get it. Okay? Do you understand me? Do you understand my strife? Do you understand what I'm doing? Because I don't. I need a cup of tea. Thankfully, I just boiled the kettle, so I'll go get one. Nice cup of tea. Ooh, I can turn the fan on as well. Okay, so that situation has to happen for 10 minutes. And then reduce oven temperature to 180 and bake until the top is light brown and center has a slight jiggle to it. Okay, so I gotta leave that in there. I'll put that for 8 minutes now. 8 minutes. Okay. You'd think that I was making this for like some kind of important, unavoidable event or something, and I'm fucking not. I just decided to do this, and I decided, Imogen, you've got a week off. You can relax. You can do a live stream. You haven't done one of those in a while. Fucking hell. So that's going to do that thing. And then for like 10 minutes. And then we turn the heat down to 180. And then how long does it have to be in there? For like an hour? Fucking hell. So we can just spend an hour just kind of lying down on the floor. That sounds pretty good. We could do that. Yeah. Hey, Jacobster. You have missed the descent. We are at the bottom. We are at the very bottom right now. I can feel the flames of hell licking at my ankles at this very moment. So you'll have to rewind, my friend. Floor time shortly, Toaster. Floor time shortly. I'm going to stay here until the oven needs to be reduced in heat. It is taking me a lot of effort to like say full sentences at the moment. How's the art going? Well, you know what? Last month I really got into watching this old film starring Cary Grant and Katharine Hepburn called Bringing Up Baby, and it's about a zoologist who's very kind of weary and is completely harassed by this spoilt redhead played by Katharine Hepburn, and she gets like a pet leopard delivered to her home, and Cary Grant has to deal with her and her pet leopard, and it's really wild. It's a really stupid movie, but everybody's great in it. And I drew a picture based on it because I was like so into it. I felt like doing that. If you go to my community posts on YouTube right now, my latest one is that picture. I decided to share it because I was so pleased with it. And I've never like designed like a movie poster like that, like a kind of 30s, 40s film poster. It was fun. I'd do it again. So maybe I should like watch more old movies and stuff. Oh, thank you, Toaster. I appreciate that. I'm calming down. How much time do I have left? Not 5 minutes. Oh, God. I want to look at it. I won't. You know what? I will step away from the oven a little bit. I think I have earned a little step away from the oven. If nothing else. Gosh, well, now I really look like a ghoul. Lighting, can you help me? Help. No help. God. Now we really do look like we're in a cave. Okay, if I just stand like this, that doesn't... There's no saving me. There's no saving me in this stream. Oh, God. Hello, Gavin. Welcome to the stream. If you rewind, you can watch me make a cheesecake. We'll see. If anybody dares to comment in the future on this video, I'm sure it will be some kind of prognosis of my condition. God, I actually feel better just watching my hair move. It's kind of giving the synesthesia effect of cooling down. Like I am cooling down, but I want to see some kind of physical evidence that something is cooling me down as well, and it's accentuating that feeling. Thanks. I don't feel nice. I feel like I'm about to fucking melt to death, she said, with her cup of tea. Oh my God. I am too warm. I'm too warm, but I only have a couple minutes left before I need to reduce the heat. 3 minutes to be precise. Oh, so the other cheesecakes, I've got to show you this book. So here's a cheesecake book that I was using. So if you take a look at this table of contents, you can see all the different things here. We've got like a world of cheesecakes. So that's like cheesecakes from around the world specifically. chocolate cheesecakes, fresh fruit cheesecakes, citrus, nut. That's what we've been looking at. No bake cheesecakes. Fuck me, I should have done that instead. We've got small cheesecakes, cheese pies. I don't even know what a cheese pie is. Savory cheesecakes, and I've made a few of those. Holiday and celebration cheesecakes, and then we've got the toppings and sauces as well. Yes, the scriptures, yes. So you can tell which ones I've made by how dirty the pages are. Roasted banana rum cheesecake is really good. It's got nutmeg in it. This is a really nice one. I made that a couple times. I'll show you some pictures from this. So, I mean, I wish my cheesecake could look that good, but I don't think it's going to. Let's see. Ta-da! Just pretend I made these. Should we just end the stream now? I need to get the light. There we go. So that's some nice cheesecakes. We've got the pistachio one, and we've got a chocolate mocha chunk. Whoa, very nice. We got a berry cheesecake, and we've got a orange blossom cheesecake. This is a front cover one. What else have we got? I can't read. I can't see. Oh, there's a peanut butter one, I think. And is that like lime or something? Does it? This one doesn't say. This one has nothing. Mysterious flavor. Whoa, what the fuck is this? I don't even know what this is. This is Spumoni. I don't know. These are cheesecakes foreign to my... Oh, look at the taco cheesecake. No, that's not it. That's it. Wow! A taco cheesecake. And we've got another savory one. We've got savory herb cheesecake there as well. So, like, there's lots of really cool things that you can get. There's a kind of peppermint chocolate one by the looks of it. Oh. So yeah, I should try making more of these. Oh yeah, this is an interesting. It's called turtle cheese pie. That's what it's called. This one with a kind of chocolate looking top to it. Right. That's my alarm. So that means that now I can reduce the temperature to 180. And now my darlings, we can lie down. And I literally am going to lie on the floor because the idea of sitting on the sofa is just horrible to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my yoga mat. I'm not going to do yoga, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not going to do yoga. But I am going to flake out. Move this. Not that way. Not that way. This way. Okay. Right. Again, I should move slowly because I did this once before and then the mic came out and the stream had to end. And that was really sad. I don't want that. Let's see. So, moving with great care and responsibility and maturity and grace and honor to the floor. To the floor. To my horrible floor. I did clean fairly recently, but I'm always going to be self-conscious. I'm going to take my tea with me. And then I can turn the fan around to face me. No, stop spinning around. I need you icing me and I need you staying still. That's better. Okay. Whew. Okay, I do look pretty cute now. Just make sure there's no wardrobe malfunctions going on. Okay. Right. And I can keep an eye on the oven from here so it doesn't get away. Oh my gosh. Just bring you a little closer. Wow, this is a unique position, but I'm starting to feel a little yoga jump scare. I'm sorry that I sprung that concept on you, my live audience, without any preamble. Everything's okay. I'm not going to start stretching, I promise. Although I deserve it. Maybe I should start stretching. I mean, it's hot enough. I could do some kind of Bikram yoga, some kind of sauna-based thing. I've got the oven kind of blaring heat at me. Yeah, it could be good. So, how do you handle a heat wave? What is it that you guys do in times of great strife when the heat just gets too much? What are your go-to things to do? Do you start baking? Do you start baking at top speeds in front of a live audience? Do you do that, or do you do something else? Lights off, fan on. Don't know. Ooh, lights off. Maybe I could turn. Oh, I like how I look with the lighting now, and that's pretty rare for a live stream. So I'm not gonna switch the lights off. That is a good idea. I have actually taken to keeping the lights off during the day while I've got the fan on. I mean, it's more just like an energy saving thing. But yeah, maybe it'll kind of subtly, like that kind of synesthesia thing again. Maybe the light being off will make me feel cooler than the temperature actually is. Fire cannot kill a dragon. Oh. It's about 90 degrees Fahrenheit inside, and I'm also baking. At least I get a treat when I'm done. What is your treat? Is it like a cold drink or something? My hair looks fantastic all of a sudden. Wow. I should just live stream like this from now on. Gosh. Oh, you're also... Oh, really? Oh, Mikey, I'm so sorry I didn't catch that. Oh my God, are you really making this at the same time? That's so cool. Well, just so you know, if you don't know the end of this recipe, like we take the cheesecake out of the oven and then we put it in the fridge for like in excess of 6 hours. So we're not eating this cheesecake today, just so you know. We're eating this tomorrow, hopefully. Ban on chilled fruit, yes. Become a spread heat on the couch, yeah. The couch is a tricky thing in a heat wave, isn't it? Because it's like, is it your friend or is it your enemy? This is why I'm sat on the floor right now. The less contact my body makes with another surface, the better. I don't want to be leaning upon anything, really, except for my own arm at this moment. But thank God I don't have a leather sofa. I don't know how people handle that, even at the best of times. Off-screen fan is now a beauty. Oh yeah, it is. It's really kind of lifting me. In fact, now that I'm not cooking, I can like take my hair down. Let's see how that looks. I need some glamour in my life. Gosh. Come on. Here we go. Loosen it up a bit. Ah, there. That's better. Actually, it's a lot worse because now I'm really, really warm. But I'm having fun entertaining you, being far too hot for my own good, so you can enjoy this. Let's see. I live in sunny Florida. Okay, I shouldn't chat shit. Oh my gosh, we've got someone in Florida watching this. Heat never bothered me, as someone says. Shade to retreat to. I do actually really like the heat. I really like it. It's just I've chosen to do this kind of high stakes activity during it, so that's not a good idea. You know what? I've just realized I don't think I set a timer for this thing to be in an hour, and I've been sat on the floor for like 5 minutes, so another 50 minutes, I reckon. 50 minutes. Pour moi. 50 minutes. Am I really going to sit on the floor for 50 minutes? Is that what this channel has come to? I guess I could. I was about to say, I guess I could paint, but you know what? By the time I get all my fucking paints out, it'll be time to put them all away again. I'd rather just chill out. I'd really rather just chill out and do nothing. Let's see. That's the spirit, Mikey. That's the spirit. You've got to really hold out for this treat in the heat. But the photo shoot is not for life. I mean, it looks fabulous. It does. But it's not for touching, you know? Unless you're a self-punishing person. I mean, yeah, because the US is so big, you just get every kind of temperature over there, don't you? But England, the UK really is becoming a hot island. I think I heard today it was going to like reach temperatures of like 27 in Scotland, which is not good. And I'm saying this as someone who loves the heat. I really do love it. I know I've been freaking out, but that's just because I've been afraid of burning myself. I like the heat. I like the sun. It's great. But the fact that it gets this hot and it's not some kind of news sensation anymore in this country, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, guys. Try not to be a downer. Just try to enjoy it, I guess, for the time being. But yeah, it's just, I don't know where things will be in 20, 30 years. It's alarming to think about. A couple of years ago, in the UK, there was a heat wave and it got to 40 degrees in certain parts of England. And I remember that there was like, I think it like shut down railway systems, like the tracks started melting or something. And like, I remember that there were power lines that started melting and then causing fires. Like, I think that was in suburban London. And it's like, we're not built for this. It's really fucking scary, man. And I think personally, we need to get prepared and have air conditioning built into homes, especially like old person's homes, like, because they're going to be the most vulnerable people. I get the impression that most kind of elderly care homes are like built out of old townhouses, and I don't know if they fucking have ACs or anything, but we need to make those investments now. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn it into a political stream or whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to think through a problem, you know, because we shouldn't be suffering like this. It's all very well for me to have a loony time by myself in my 30s enjoying the heat, but you know, it's really difficult for a lot of people. Oh, that cup of tea is tasting good. I'm drinking my cardamom as ever. Yeah, that's exactly it. God, getting a bus in this heat, I really don't know how the elderly manage it, because for me, it's really challenging. Like, I'll tie my hair back and whatever, like, and I'll have sun lotion on if it's a sunny day and stuff. But, you know, you get onto a bus and then you like glue yourself to a seat. And I understand that, you know, elderly people can sit downstairs, but it's still fucking sweltering. I bet like you end up with situations where pensioners and stuff are like fainting on the bus. You've got to be careful. You've got to be so careful. So like, how are you going to accommodate for these situations? Oh, gosh. I remember, I think it was like 2 years ago, I was on a bus on my way to my parents' house. And it was a boiling day like this. And there was a woman, very nice woman. She was wearing this really kind of loud red outfit. She had big plastic earrings. She looked fabulous. And I told her that I loved her outfit. And she was very grateful. And she was Spanish. And she said that she was on holiday here because it was too hot to stay in Spain. And we just looked at each other. We were just like, ugh, not good. Mm-mm. Is there no aircon on UK buses? What we have this kind of new technology which is called windows. You open the windows and then you hope that a breeze will fly in. Of course, buses, well, I guess not all the time, but very often buses just don't get to go very fast, so you don't get to develop a nice breeze very often. So it doesn't really make much of a difference. But no, there really isn't any aircon on buses. We have it on coaches sometimes. Trains, I think, can have aircon, but buses don't have air conditioning, in my experience. Maybe there are some fancy buses in London that have aircon. They always get everything first, naturally. But I've never been on a bus just to go around the city bus that have air conditioning. Yeah, it's rough. So yeah, it is tricky. Like, I've noticed that the winters aren't even that cold anymore. And I don't love the cold. I don't love a cold winter, you know, for the experience. I hate it. However, I want winter to be cold because that's what winter's fucking meant to be like. It's really weird when it's not cold. Whatever. Oh, really, Gage? Well, you need to learn these things, especially like if they really affect you, then yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe with these kind of weather situations developing, maybe we'll get that aircon, you know, real nice and quick. But we don't really get anything very quickly in this country. It's always an uphill struggle. Okay, I'm gonna down the rest of this, and then I think I will do some floor stretches because it's pleasant and I feel like it. You're anti-aircon anyway. That's interesting. Why are you anti-air conditioning? Is it like an energy use thing? Or do you just like it, like the air really close? Tell me. Or are you having a joke and I don't understand? Do you like my shorts? Aren't they cute? My shorts are cute. Okay. Right. Okay. Oh my god. How's my foot situation doing? They don't look great. A bit grubby, but you'll live. I'm gonna just lie down. I'm just gonna fucking lie down for a minute. I think I've earned that. Alright, my charger fell out. There we go. Oh my god, that's really nice. Now that the hair is off my neck, that feels great. And the fan is like blowing right at me. That's really, really good. Oh god. Energy use mostly. I support it for disadvantaged populations in large places, but I feel like people can adapt to the heat. I mean, I personally enjoy the heat, and I'm ginger, so I think certain people can. The problem is in the UK is it's not just that we don't have aircon, it's that, like in so many homes and stuff like that, it's that our buildings are built to retain heat. The buildings, like the walls are really thick. We don't have like hollow walls really. Loads of homes have been standing for like a century or so, at least. Some of them, like there are loads of buildings like that, and they're built to survive colder temperatures and keep everyone nice and toasty inside. And now everybody's just baking, you know, so it's kind of difficult. America especially is way too addicted to climate control. Like I remember watching American shows, and people do talk about the AC a lot in particular shows. Well, not in particular shows, just in shows from America. And I just didn't know what they were talking about for a long time. So I guess that's a fair point. Look at how pink I am. You know, I'm trying to look sexy, but I look like a fucking glazed ham. It doesn't matter. A nicotine patch? No, it's not a nicotine patch. Oh my god, what a good question. Let's talk about my health situation. Okay. So, just gonna make sure I'm all like covered up and stuff. Okay. So, what's going on here? I'm gonna tell you right now. So, this story might be a little bit unpleasant, but it is the truth. I will tell you about a health situation that I've had for the last month. I'm recovering now, so skip to the end. I'm fine, and everything's going to be okay. But yeah. Are you wounded? Were you in a fight? Oh God, just with my own sense of dignity, I suppose. So since my 20s, I had like this little kind of pea-sized flesh-colored lump, like right here. And it didn't hurt or anything. It was just there. By the way, the story I'm about to tell, it's going to get gnarly, okay? So I've done this cooking stream, and I'm going to talk about something gnarly, okay? So if you're not in the mood for that, run away. Don't worry, you won't see anything gross. I'm not going to show you anything gross. But yeah, it's going to get real. And then just over a month ago, I started feeling kind of hot and itchy, like around here. And I was like, that's strange. I wonder what that could be. Maybe I'm experiencing some kind of hay fever thing or something. I don't know. And then a couple of days later, I started to feel some kind of discomfort here. And to the side of this little bump, it was getting kind of pink and raised. And I was like, oh my God, what is happening? What is going on? Oh my God. So like a fool, I Google my symptoms And Google immediately tells me that I probably have melanoma and that I'll have about 5 years to live. So I start really, really freaking out. This is like 2 a.m, because naturally this is when you discover these things on your body, when you're getting undressed and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, exactly. I am not resting and I am not in peace. No, I'm more alive and in disarray than ever. So I did not get any sleep that night. I actually decided to get out of bed immediately because I knew I wasn't going to go to sleep. And I spent all night talking to my friend Jose, who lives in the States, and he kept me company while I freaked out about my health. And he was queuing up to get a Switch too. So it was a perfect situation for me to go, oh my God, I'm so scared, to someone who couldn't get away and wasn't doing anything. So I got a doctor's appointment that day. So first thing in the morning, I called the doctor's and he checks me out. And he's like, looks at it and he kind of shoves it around. And he was like, oh, this is benign. You're going to be all right. And I was like, are you sure? And he was like, yes, I'm sure. So he got me a dermatology appointment to get it checked out. Now, in between me seeing this guy and me seeing this doctor, this thing here, it was a benign cyst. And guys, this is kind of gnarly. I'm giving you a warning. So run away right now if you don't want to hear anything gross. Run away. It was like getting bigger, like every single day. Bigger and angrier looking. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this is like, I looked like something out of Resident Evil. Like, it was so horrible. And within about like 2 weeks, it was like the size of like my thumb. And I was like, I can't wait another 2 weeks to go to this dermatology appointment. Like, I didn't know what to do. If you've just joined the stream, I'm telling a disgusting story. You might want to go away. I'm telling a horrible health story. You're listening to me in the middle of it. So one morning, this is going to get really gross. Sorry, I keep warning you. One morning, I'm like padding around my place, right? And it's before work. And I'm not wearing like anything up here. And I look at myself in the mirror. And then I notice that it's leaking. And I was like, oh my God, this is horrible. Oh my God, this is horrible, horrible, horrible. So I call NHS 111. You just call 111 in this country and you'll get through to our National Health Service. And it's for like, not like life and death emergencies, but it is for immediate advice if you're freaking out about something. So I was like, there is something really gnarly happening to me right now and I need your help. And they calmed me down. They were very nice. And they asked me like all these different questions about how I'm feeling. They asked me like if I'm feeling dizzy, if I've been nauseous and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. It's just this crazy thing that's happening right now. And they were like, right, so you've got a cyst. Does the cyst, like, does it feel hot to the touch? If you want to escape now, because this is going to get gross, run away, okay? And I put my hands on it very lightly. And I was like, no, it's not warm. And then as I do that, a whole bunch of stuff comes out of it. And I was like, ah! I was like, no, this is horrible. This is disgusting. No. And I'm like running around my flat freaking out. And the poor lady on the other end of the phone is like, it's okay, calm down. It was like something out of Planet Terror. It was so horrible. So the lady was like, we're going to get you an appointment, an emergency appointment local to you. You're going to be able to see someone today. All I need you to do is like get like some tissue paper and just put it there and just hold it there. And I was like, for how long? And she was like, well, your appointment, we've got one for you at 3:00 this afternoon. And I was like, oh, okay. So I get some tissue paper and I get
it's just like toilet paper. I just get some clean toilet paper, and I get, of course it was clean, and I get some masking tape, and I fashion this sad little dressing for my horrible oozing thing. And I'm just like, just please don't die. And then I actually get to see someone that afternoon, and he was a very, very nice doctor. And he was like, it's just doing what it's supposed to do. It's benign. It's fine. You don't have anything to worry about. It's just getting all the badness out. You're fine. It's brilliant that it's happening. It's brilliant. I was like, oh, okay. It's brilliant. And he gave me a bunch of free proper dressings that I could put on myself, which was good. And he gave me some pills to like help with the situation. Oh, God. Yeah, I know. It was just, because this has never happened to me before, it was so alarming. It was like, I don't know if this is okay or if this is a sign of worse things to come or what. Oh, God. It was so intense. Yeah. So these kinds of things, if they have not happened to you already, they may happen to you. And they'll probably be fine. If I can get through this by myself, you can as well. So that was weeks ago, and a week or so ago, I saw a dermatologist who has got me an appointment to get this whole situation removed. So, like, they have to, like, do a minor surgery to just get rid of what is called the sac. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? The sac. So they're gonna, like, yeah, I know. It really did feel like that, Nick. It really did. Should have made an ooze-themed cheesecake. Well, Carl, I don't know how this is going to go. Maybe I'll bring it out of the oven. Maybe it'll just explode in my face. What a stream this is. Maybe I shouldn't say the word stream anymore. This is horrible. But yeah, it was really quite something. So they have to like get rid of this. It's completely flat now. It's like super flat. And it doesn't hurt anymore. It's fine. It's just like a little kind of dit where it's been. And I've still got that kind of flesh-colored lump next to it. I am hoping that the minor surgery will involve getting rid of this original thing that I've had since my 20s. Because, I ignored it at the time. But if it can't behave, if it can't play nice with me, then I'm evicting it. You're gone. I'm not messing around with this any longer. I don't trust it. So hopefully they will be able to remove the entire situation from me. I'll probably have some kind of gnarly scar, but whatever. Maybe I can get a cool tattoo to cover it up or something. I don't know. Depends how it looks. So yes, well done on sitting through that disgusting story. But it's fun live streaming content, I'm sure. Thank you for listening to me. Local anesthetic removal. It's going to be all good. Yeah. I will be conscious for this removal, so that's exciting. They will numb the area, and then I'll like bite down on a piece of bark or something, whatever it is they put between my teeth, and they'll do what they're going to do. I watch videos of cysts being removed. It's definitely not a huge surgery, and having the sac out means it won't be coming back. I hope so. Yeah, it's funny, when I've spoken about this situation to some of my friends, they've told me that they like watching videos of this sort of event. They like watching kind of body horror. Well, it's not body horror, it's just regular body stuff. They like watching like pimple popping videos and stuff, which I can't say I've ever been curious about. I think I'm too squeamish. But I do understand the satisfaction in removing the bad thing from the body so that the healing can begin. Like, I think we all experience a kind of satisfaction with that in one way or another. So I kind of get it, but I'm not going to involve myself in that kind of thing. It's like, I don't want to like be trying to eat food later and then think of something like that, she said during a live stream where she just made a big cheesecake. I'm just going to scroll back up so I can read your other comments. Oh my god, the substance. Oh my god, it's just like the substance. It did feel like the substance. I've not watched that movie, but I have seen splatters of the movie. It was just like that movie, The Substance. God. Could well be a rogue gland or something. Hopefully not. But if it is, they probably won't take it out. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You got to stream it. God, I wish I could. I wonder how many people have live streamed their own surgeries. That's definitely happened, right? Somewhere in the world a couple of times where that's not illegal. I had a cyst about 10 years ago. Doctor looked and said, oh, about the size of a pencil eraser. I can cut that out quick, and numbed it and started at it and started saying words like iceberg. Oh no! Oh no! So it was like small on the top, and then there was some kind of mass that lay beneath. Oh no! Oh, Toaster, I'm sorry. Eventually pulled a chunk about the size of a... sewed it shut and said, keep it dry, right before his on a trip to Maui. Oh no! Oh no! No swimming for you. That sucks. It doesn't matter. You know what, Nick? No shame at all. It seems like it's a pretty common thing. No shame. It's just not something that I would watch because I don't want that kind of thing, like rearing its ugly head, like while I'm trying to concentrate on other stuff, you know. Liquid bandages are the best. Oh, so is that like dissolving dressing, dissolving stitches? Because I've heard about those. Gosh, I'm gonna see how much time I've got left for this cheesecake. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, we've got 23 minutes left. Just a sec. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom for a sec. Hold on. Wait up. I'll be right back. Whew. It is nice and cool back there, and it's super hot right here. You know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get my cold bottle of water from the fridge, because I've got one of those. Check it out. And I'm gonna put some music on. I can somehow navigate my way to my computer. And we can put something nice in. What the fuck? Do you mind? Come back. Oi! Cheeky thing. What a cheeky thing. Now, the touch doesn't let me come on. Give me what I crave. Music and lots of it. Oh gosh. 20 minutes. 20 minutes left. Oh gosh. I have really enjoyed this live stream so far. I hope the cheesecake works out well. Thank you for supporting me through this trying time. It's been really good. Basically just a layer of glue on top to keep it dry by force. Wow. Interesting. Ah, hello, Casper. I have made cheesecake. It is in the oven. You can rewind. You can go back in time and see the mayhem of me making this fucking thing. We don't know how it's going to turn out. It could be awful. It could be dreadful. I'm very paranoid that I accidentally got one of my hairs in it. But you know what? You know what about that? If I eat the whole cheesecake myself, doesn't even matter. So, what kind of reasoning is that? Just trying to fucking make myself feel better. Francisco says, anyone playing something good lately? I can't get myself to play anything old or new. You know what, Francisco? I had this brief fantasy of playing a video game called Disco Elysium. A game that I don't really know anything about. Well, I know a few things about it. You are some kind of policeman detective in some kind of rundown world, and you have to solve a crime. You have to solve a crime. Okay, the main reason that I'm interested in playing it is I've seen very delicate watercolor pictures of the main two characters touching each other, and you know, that's the kind of advertising that is directed at me that I quite like. So I find that interesting. And I was like, wow, maybe I could play that. And then I remembered that in order to play new games, you have to buy them with money. I was like, oh, I don't know about that. If I am going to drop 35 quid on something, I had better enjoy that from start to finish. And I don't know that I can give that kind of time to something. So maybe what I'll do instead is watch someone else play it first. Maybe. Although I've got a feeling it's one of those games playing it for yourself, fresh, is probably the most exciting thing. I don't know. We'll see. Pog. Pog. Yes, Pog indeed. I can Pog with the best of that. I can't even remember what Pog means. I hope it's not some kind of terrible phrase. But Gage wouldn't say something in the chat if it was bad. I trust them. You talk about video games while I lie down. I'm exhausted. And I need to lie down. God. I wanted to play Space Station Silicon Valley on stream recently. That's one of my favorite games on the N64. It was made by Rockstar North, but at the time they were either called DMA Games or they had a subgroup called DMA Games. So these are the same people who made Grand Theft Auto. They made Space Station Silicon Valley. And what it is, right? What it is a very kind of cheesy, cartoony game. It's like a kind of platforming puzzle game where you play a robotic kind of microchip and you need to possess the robotic bodies of robot animals in this space station that has gone way out of orbit. We need to get the space station back or something. But it's been taken over by these robotic animals. And you need to inhabit the different robot animals to solve different puzzles. and it's one of my favorite games in the whole world. It's so fun, and it has an amazing soundtrack. It's got such a good soundtrack, so I should play that on stream. It's perfect. It's a perfect game. I was even thinking about playing Paper Mario. I can't remember. Somebody in the chat who is a regular was asking me to play Paper Mario, and like, I don't know. Was it Nebulira? I can't remember, but someone frequently asks me to play Paper Mario. That's another game that, like, you gotta like, give so many hours to it. You gotta like really dedicate yourself. You gotta get fucking married to some video games. And unless you know it like the back of your hand, it could be like getting lost in a forest. Like, will it even be fun? I need casual games for me. Small casual games for me. I miss that game, says Nick. I remember when you did a Let's Play of that. I'm gonna go back. Yes, I had a lot of fun on my old gaming channel called Dusty Games. I started playing that. I was having a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with that channel. Play the soundtrack in the background while we wait for you. Okay, that's a great idea. I'm gonna do that. I can smell this cheesecake. I hope I'm not burning it. There we go. I'm going to look at the cheesecake just a second. I'm going to let the heat out a little bit. Oh, well, it looks like it's risen. That's for sure. It was pretty full to begin with, though. I don't know if that's really a judge of anything. Oh, God, that's better. That's much better. So yeah, it's this kind of upbeat, smooth jazz, kind of elevator music. That's what the whole game is made of. It's really, really nice. Yeah, we'll see how the cheesecake does. We've got about 13 minutes left, and then I'll call it a stream. I'm sorry I didn't do anything more exciting after baking than like lying around on the floor and telling you about my ailing body. But it is a heat wave, and you must forgive me. You must forgive me. We'll just chill out and listen to the sound of Space Station Silicon Valley together. You know, I often think of Turok 2 and how I started playing that game, and I struggled very hard, but I was making progress.
and I think about returning to it, but the levels get so big, and I'm scared it would just be a live stream of me looking at tutorials all the time, which is what I was doing anyway, but it's not as if I was proud of that. So I don't know. It's not a game that I'm like intimate enough with to just be able to knock it out, you know? I probably shouldn't wiggle my fingers and say knock it out. S64 proposes with something else. You're right. Bomberman Hero has probably the best. I've never played that. You know, I was thinking of maybe buying some old N64 games that I'd never bought before, like Glover, which I also heard was good, but I never had it. So who knows? I'll have to check that out. Look at my pink face. Like a gammon I am. Like a joint. A Sunday roast. Oh yeah. Just dripping with I gotta stop thinking about dripping and oozing and all sorts of stuff. Just try and relax, Imogen. Try and relax. I bet if Turok 2 had this soundtrack, I would beat it like that. I would just relax my way through the vanquishing of the Sisters of Despair and all the other bastards in that game. It'd be great. I love to be blasted with hot air from the oven and the fan at the same time. I really do feel like I'm using as much electricity as possible. And that's very relaxing. Very relaxing at all. Now this music. This was fun. Oh yeah, this music is from one of the European levels where you're like in some kind of, it's an inside level. I don't really like inside levels in Silicon Valley. But there are computers involved and there's like a kind of area with lava. I don't really want to think about lava right now. I'll think about lava later. That's what I'll think about lava. I can't afford to think about lava. I'm on the floor. I need to think about things that it would be nice if the floor was. Like a nice snowy bank. The floor is a pleasant, dewy bank. Who wants to play a game of the floor is a pleasant, snowy, dewy bank at the beginning of April? Who wants to play that? Yeah, I'm melting enough. Got lava coming out of my head, baby. Can't afford to have any more of it. These fucking tunes, man. These fucking tunes, right? I hope you're enjoying them. I know I am. I should do more live streams like this where I just lie on the floor and chat shit to myself and put video game soundtracks on and just achieve nothing. Except serenity. Pure serenity. Do I not seem more calm and happy now than I was, when I was baking? Or anything would cause me serenity after that. What now? Oh yeah, this is my favorite track. This one is my jam. This track is called Battery Farm. And you first hear it on the level Battery Farm. And you appear in the level as a little mouse on wheels. And it's your job to you have to possess a sheep so that you can flick particular switches and float over a river, and you have to make the carrots grow, and you have to fix the TV. That's what kind of game it is. It's such a great game. And there are angry foxes, and if they chase you, it's really scary. And there's a dog with rocket launchers, and you have to not piss him off. He won't bother you if you don't bother him, but if you bother him, he'll chase after you and try to kill you. All of the animals in that game have different temperaments and different relations to you depending on what animal you are at any given moment. And that's why it's the greatest game of all time. So if you possess a big scary animal, other animals will fucking run away from you. Any minute now. This cheesecake will be ready any minute now. I don't even know who made this music. This music has brought me so much joy in my life, and I don't know who composed it. So if any of you could find that out for me during the stream, I'd really appreciate it. How much time we got left? 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes left. I know, Spady Jorts. I know. Welcome to the stream. I probably should have done that. I have no baked cheesecake recipes in this cheesecake Bible, and it did not cross my mind. Do you know why it didn't cross my mind? Because I wanted that nut. I wanted a nut cheesecake. I was determined. And in my hubris, I didn't bear in mind that we would be experiencing a heat wave at the end of the week, and that I would die during the stream and be reborn as an even bigger idiot. I am dancing horizontally. It is true. It's all possible. The heat has got to me. Matt, Sugden, and Craig, Betty. Thank you, Toaster. I'm assuming those are the names of the composers. I owe them a lifetime of gratitude because they have improved my lifetime enormously. Rocket Dog! I remember chasing those sheep so much on that level. Also, one Stuart Ross composer. Stuart Ross. Okay, I don't know who. And Stuart Ross. Maybe it's lots of people all together. It was like a band. Spady Jaws. So you're wearing falsies right now? I need to understand falsie technology because I see people with them, and unfortunately the first thing that I always think to myself is I'm so sorry, but how does anybody wipe themselves when they go to the toilet if they've got huge false nails? I'm sorry, this is my most disgusting stream ever. I don't understand. You don't have to answer. Maybe it's too personal a question, but I'm always baffled. It's astonishing, but I always wonder how you keep everything all sanitary and you don't
claw your asshole open when you deal with things like that. Oh, you got short ones. Okay, well then the mystery lives on. Good for you. I think there was a version of Space Station Silicon Valley for the PS1, otherwise known as the PlayStation. I could just call it that. But I don't think it was quite the same game. I don't know. I don't know much about it. Yeah, I just don't know how they work physically. Right. Oh my god, we've got like look at how few seconds we have left, guys. Amazing. Oh my god, I do not need more stressful music. I'm turning the music off. I'm putting something more pleasant on. That's better. Okay. So now it is time to take it out. There we go. Right. I am turning off the oven. Turn it off. Off. Smells kind of burnt anyway. Right. So we're gonna take it nice and easy. I'm gonna keep everything on the floor. There you go. I'm gonna move your ears. Gosh, it does smell quite burnt. But never mind. I did what the fucking recipe asked me to do. What can you expect of me? Let the heat out. Let the heat out. And move slowly. Ooh, the top is quite burnt. Never mind. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Moving slowly. There's no rush. Now then, in order for you to see this, I'm going to have to bring you back up with me. You're going to have to come up here with me. Here we go, darlings. Here we go. Okay. Right. So yeah, the top is pretty dark, but it's okay because it's the underneath of the cheesecake that matters. The rest of the cheesecake should be okay. It's just the top that's got singed. You can see, I'm going to spin the cheesecake around a little bit so you can see the other side of it. Oh, it does have a very pleasing jiggle. Which I'm always a fan of. You can see, let's get nice and close. You can see this kind of exciting inner layer going on here. Can you see that? Let's see if I can I put on a glove and jiggle it in front of your face? Yeah, I bet I can. Well, let's go. Let's try that. I'll hold you with one hand. This is the kind of content you subscribed for, I'm sure. Okay. So, if I turn to the sacred text, and open it up to the relevant page, and here we are. This is what it's all about, the white chocolate macadamia nut cheesecake. It says, reduce temperature to 180. Remember when we did that? That was so exciting. And bake until top is light brown
and center has a slight jiggle to it. Haha! 45 to 55 minutes. Let cool in pan on a wire rack for 2 hours. Okay, so now I have to get my wire rack out. I'm going to do that. Come in, you cheeky thing. It's time for you to work. Okay, I need to make some space. Got too much crap all over the place. Way too much going on over here. Way too much. You sit just there? Okay. What if this cheesecake is good? Like, I've not even really been thinking about the possibility of it being like a good thing that I will enjoy. It's just been a test of endurance from to end. Oh gosh. Right. Well, I made the cheesecake. So, what now? Well, I'll tell you what now. This has to cool down for 2 hours, and then I put it in the fridge overnight. And then tomorrow, I can have a slice of this damn thing. Isn't that exciting? And I can do a different activity after I eat the cheesecake. I promise it won't just be me eating a slice of cheesecake. Although, I don't know, maybe we could get hours and hours of entertainment out of that. I don't know. But I'll think of something else to do. Maybe I'll put on this game. Maybe I'll put on Space Station Silicon Valley and eat a piece of cheesecake, which would be like, in terms of enjoyment and energy and relaxation, just the polar opposite of how this stream started. It would be the most chill stream ever for me personally. Hello, Noam. I'm just wrapping up now, but you can enjoy the footage of me freaking out in the kitchen. It's been a hell of a thing. Have you ever made a flan? No, I've not made a flan, but I gather it looks a little bit like how this looks. Let me check it out. Flan. Oh, right. So it's like a creme caramel kind of thing. I've not made that. It's very different. It certainly wouldn't get burnt if I made it properly. Right. Yes, it is time for me to go. But I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Same time tomorrow, 7:30 UK time. I'll get some cheesecake out. Hopefully it will be good. and I will I'll play a video game or something. Okay? I am going now. I'm pressing the end stream button. Goodbye. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. Bye.